Hi, so this video says James Charles grooming minor, full video explanation. Okay, so I've been hearing, I always hear drama about niggas. Okay, so it's like at this point, like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I always think, there's never anything that verifies what someone did or did. I don't know, but like, maybe this video has an explanation that can tell us the whole thing in 2 minutes.
James Charles is trending on Twitter after the video was posted about him grooming a minor.
Okay, so trigger warning. I will be talking about grooming and James Charles. So if you get triggered by any of those, keep scrolling. But if not, watch this video, please. So last Wednesday on the 17th, James Charles snapped me on Snapchat. He added me back because I had snapped him a while ago, just like a fan to influencer conversation. I was excited because he's my biggest influencer wise, and I've always looked up to him, so I was excited to get his message back. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna post proof of it right now. This is the notification that I got when he Snapchatted me first. And just for further proof, he deleted the chat. I don't know what he deleted, but that's me opening his Snapchat. I went into the bathroom, and I guess he saw the bathroom light, so he started making the conversation very sexual, and it made me really uncomfortable.
He was pleasuring himself the whole time and wanted nude pictures of my body for his pleasure.
And I'll post some of the stuff that he sent me now. You can't see it because it's blurry, because I took it on my iPad, because I don't want him to see that I screenshotted it, but I'll post it right now.
Send me a vid where you like put your phone down in the shower and record hands free. You flexing in the shower off your muscles and hair. I bet you can make me finish by just flexing in, showing off your hair, even without taking your dick out. I mean, okay. The receipts look, I don't know. See, when people show me this, it's like, I don't know what to say to this. Like, I feel like, bro, Photoshop, with the power of Photoshop, I can do the same thing to somebody and run them up. You know what I'm saying?
He proceeded to send me explicit pictures of his body. So this is part 2 of the James Charles story. So after sending me that first picture of his body, explicitly, he sent me multiple after that, and I'll post them now.
Oh.
I was getting really uncomfortable, so I told him my age. I told him I'm 16. Meanwhile, he's 21. He's a grown man. And then he proceeds to say, oh, but I didn't even get to see meaning my body. And after telling him, like, no, like, I'm not gonna send it to you, he kept on asking for pictures and videos of body hair and me flexing and stuff. He proceeded to ask to FaceTime me, which I then said no to, and then I asked why. And this is what he said.
Just watch you show off and look hot as fuck, haha. Fucking dead right now.
It's sad to say that I can't even look up my biggest influence the same again. I've heard multiple stories about him doing this to people, but you never believe it until it happens to you. So now I'm a big believer of what James Charles does to other people, and it sucks because he has so much going for him, and he does this to himself. All I ask from TikTok is to try to boost this video as much.
Okay. I feel like, I don't know, bro. Some niggas can have mad agendas and they can make anybody, like, they can do this and make people look bad. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with this kind of stuff. Like, I don't know.
Hello everyone, James Charles here, and today I'm going to be making a very important video about a very important topic. As many of you guys know, about 2 years ago now, I was involved with a very public online scandal in which some fellow YouTubers made some very serious accusations against me, and within the past couple of weeks, similar accusations are being made again, and I think it's very important that I get on camera and talk to you guys honestly about what is going on. When this first happened 2 years ago, I uploaded a video to my channel called No More Lies, and that video was a very planned video. It focused on receipts and screenshots and defending myself in the situation, but I want you guys to know that this video that I'm going to be making today is going to be nothing like No More Lies. This is not exactly planned. I don't have a script. I will let you guys know that I do have just some notes in front of me of points that I want to make because this is a very, very serious topic, but today's video is going to be from the heart, and I'm going to focus on the conclusions that I've come to, and most importantly, holding myself accountable for my own actions. First and foremost, I need to say sorry.
But it looks like he want to laugh. I don't know why. What kind of face should you make when you make an apology video? Like, I don't know. If it was me, it's like, am I supposed to be sad, Should I look sincere? Should I look fierce and be like, I will find redemption? Or should I be like, you know? So I guess, I mean, this choice isn't a bad choice. You know, I'm saying, like, if you don't look sad, I mean, I don't know. I feel like everyone that watches this be niggas that don't even know what the fuck's happening. They just want to see a nigga, they just want to watch a nigga's apology video. I bet you there's an apology video compilation and you don't know any of them, but you gonna watch the whole fucking video. Something about that.
A massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I've made uncomfortable with my actions. And I also want to say I'm sorry to my friends, family, and fans that have to watch another one of these videos, because you shouldn't have to, and this is really, really embarrassing. When this all started online a few weeks ago, it sparked a large conversation, and many people have shared their thoughts and opinions, and I want to take some time to address literally everything in today's video. But before doing that, I want to make it really, really clear that I fully understand my actions and how they are wrong. There's no excuse for them, and I don't plan on making any in this video either, and I hope that you will choose to watch it all the way through. I also just want to make it...
This video is 14 fucking minutes, guys. Could you imagine dropping a 14-minute fucking apology video for yourself? Could you imagine, like, something in your past comes up and now you gotta write a 14, like, you gotta have a 14-minute apology video. And that's what you're waking up, that's your job today, to wake up and make your apology video to a bunch of niggas that probably don't, like, more than half of them don't even watch your shit anyway, but they just came for the fucking drama, like.
Quick note as well that I'm filming this on the night of March 31st. It is currently 12:54 in the morning. I'm alone here in the studio, and I know that when I upload this tomorrow, it is going to be April Fool's Day, which is awful timing because this video and this topic is not a joke in any way, shape, or form. And I don't want anybody to think that it is, but I also don't want to wait any longer.
Oh my god, it is on April Fool's Day. Is that really the case? Which I think I noticed, but I didn't want to. Damn, bro. Oh my god, look at the dislikes. Oh lord. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god.
Longer to speak about this. I want you guys to know that this is very, very important to me, and I'm taking this very, very seriously. The last thing that I want to say before I just get into it is that I think it's important that I provide a trigger warning for this video. There's going to be topics and things talked about that are very, very sensitive to some people, and I don't want anybody to have to listen to those if they don't want to. So I'm just letting you know right now. But with all that said, I think it's time that we talk. In case anybody isn't aware of what's going on, within the past couple of weeks, 2 different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me on social media. One of them being from last year and one of them being from more recent. In both of these cases, I added these people on Snapchat, asked how old they were right away, was told that they were 18, believed them, engaged in a flirty conversation, and then later on found out that they were actually 16. Upon finding out, I was immediately embarrassed and blocked both people. Later on, when I saw them making videos about it and those videos going viral, my immediate reaction, completely honestly, was to be really, really upset. I wanted to get on camera and film another No More Lies video where I gather all my receipts and all my screenshots and try to tell my side of the story and then just move on from the situation. And now, looking back, that was so stupid, because as I did more research on these topics and self-reflected, I realized that the receipts and the screenshots and the specific details of the interaction really don't matter, because I fucked up. And I needed to take accountability for my actions and, most importantly, apologize to the people that were affected by them. These conversations should have never happened, point blank period. There's no excuse for it, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, and I take full responsibility for that. I trusted the information that was given to me rather than the information...
So basically, okay, he's saying that, like, he flirted with some younger kids or younger people because he didn't know that they were 18, which means that he's saying that he has receipts of them saying they were 18. But then what about, like, I don't know how you can have evidence for this kind of stuff. I don't think it's possible. Because no matter what, it's like, it doesn't matter if people in this world, people don't care if you knew or didn't know. They don't care about that at all. Like, it's you did it, yeah, nigga, you're scum. That's the kind of how people feel about that topic specifically. So, like, there is no winning right this.
I could have and should have gotten myself. In both of these situations, doing research into these people's public social media profiles would have revealed their true ages, and therefore these conversations would have never happened in the first place, but I didn't do the research, and that is what is so embarrassing. As an adult, it is my job and my responsibility to verify who I'm talking to, and therefore there is no one to blame for this other than myself. To the guys involved with this situation, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I added you. I'm sorry that I flirted with you, and I'm really sorry if I ever made you uncomfortable. It is completely unacceptable. I was being reckless, and after looking back and finally realizing that this was my own fault, I started doing a lot of thinking and reflecting to really try and figure out why I was actually allowing myself to be so reckless in the first place. In all other areas of my life, my friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things, and I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why? And there's no excuse for that. When I've watched videos in the past of people talking about serious topics, such as this one, it's always really bothered me when people would talk about conclusions or changes that they're going to make without actually talking about how they got there in the first place. So I think it's really important that I do that in this video. I just honestly think that I owe it to you guys to kind of walk you through the reflection that I've been doing, so you know that I'm taking this seriously, how I came to terms with my desperation, and how it led me here. In 2019, my dating life became even more public than it already was when I was called out and labeled as a predator. You guys, I feel like at this point all know the story, so I don't want to go back into details, but pretty much I had
She was called a predator before. This is not the first time. God damn, bro. First time could be a fluke. The second time, nothing can save you. God, right. Where's your PR team? You better tell them you found God. Bruh, I'm dead.
being lied to. I had all the receipts to back it up, but at the time I also recognized that I definitely needed to change the way I was going about dating because clearly something was not working.
Clearly.
And in that video, I made a vow and a promise to myself and to you guys as the audience that I would be way more careful moving forward. And that promise was not one that I kept. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, at the time that I posted No More Lies, I really thought that like the only issue was kind of like the straight guys and being lied to. But I now realize that it was obviously a much deeper problem, and I really wish that at that time I had spent the time to sit down, look at myself in the mirror, and try to get to the root of the problem and understand why I was actually allowing myself to get into these situations instead of just brushing it off and saying.
She said like why? She said I should have sat down and took some time to think about why I keep talking to 13-year-olds, or not 13-year-olds. I'm sorry, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds. I guess I'm dead. But like, what is it, like 4 years? Is that 4 years? If it's 16 to 21, that's 5 years. If it's 17 to 21, it's 4 years. Right.
It's the straight guys and it's the lie. But like I said, I didn't, and as time progressed, my desire for a relationship never really went away, and I slowly started ignoring red flags again, and also ignoring my friends and the important people around me that warned me that I was going to get hurt. And to them, I also feel like I really owe an apology because I should have listened, and I feel like if I did, we probably wouldn't be here today. Looking back now and just
Holy fuck.
accountable for how I did before is that the excitement that comes with talking to a celebrity is literally enough to make somebody do or say something that they normally wouldn't, even if that celebrity isn't intentionally weaponizing their fame.
This part's right here is this is true right here. She's talking about
anything.
position of power right here.
I know that this conversation shouldn't have occurred. I take responsibility for that. But at the same time, like, they DM'd you first. They lied to you. They flirted first. Like, you didn't use your fame, money, and power to get anything. But I've now realized that that mentality is completely wrong because a power imbalance can happen even when it's not intentional. What I wasn't getting before is that the excitement that comes with talking to a celebrity is literally enough to make somebody do or say something that they normally wouldn't, even if that celebrity isn't intentionally weaponizing their fame, money, or power. And that's the concept that I just wasn't getting, but I now do. Even though I'm able to turn off my social media and just talk to somebody outside of the spotlight about something normal, in normal clothes and no makeup on as James Dickinson, that doesn't change the fact that to them, I'm still James Charles. And that's something that I can't turn off. For me, having a public platform has become such a huge part of my life that at this point, it does feel normal. But I have to understand that to 99.9% of people, it's not normal and will never be normal. And that's where the power imbalance lies that I wasn't understanding. But I'm so glad that I finally do, because like I said in 2019, taking advantage of that power imbalance is something that I would never ever want to do but unintentionally was. With this situation blowing up, there are
That whole statement was basically her saying, I didn't understand that there would be an imbalance of power even without me trying, which is what, you know, so then he's like, I didn't know that, like, I was, like, doing that to people, I guess, which is just, like, you know, I guess you wouldn't know. Like, bro, that's why there's a thing, bro. When you get, like, in a high position of power, even the smallest things you do affect people. People, you're like, what the fuck, I affected you? You be like, damn, can't do anything.
a lot
You
of
think his career's gonna die? I don't think so. I've noticed that, like, Jeffree Star has done so many fucking things, and, like, everyone still goes and buys his shit, so.
people speaking about this online, whether it be sharing their opinions, arguing back and forth, or most importantly, holding me accountable for my actions. I understand that posting this video today is not going to stop those conversations, but is going to spark more of them, and that's something that I am completely okay with, because I really feel like these are topics that we need to be speaking about a lot more. I also want to make it clear, too, that through uploading this video today, my hope and my expectations are not to, you know, press post and then forget about it and move on and wash my hands as if nothing happened, because something did happen, and what happened was not okay, and I don't want to just forget about it. I should have been more careful in every single way when it comes to the ways that I was looking for a relationship. I didn't do the proper research, and for that, I'm once again
So I always ask you guys this question, but y'all think she feels bad?
ashamed and embarrassed. I can't take it back as much as I wish that I could, but I'm really, really glad that I now fully understand the situation, so I'm able to do better in the future, and I really hope to show that to you guys. I'm a firm believer that when scandals or situations like this happen, you can get on
He
camera
knew what he
and
was
upload an
doing.
apology video where you say sorry a million times all day long, but the only way to actually show and prove that you are
So he knew what he was doing. He think he was just like, it doesn't matter, I'm famous, I can talk to whoever I want in any way I want. You think he got to that point?
sorry is through action and change, and I'm going to change. This whole situation has been so embarrassing, and I'm ashamed, but like I said, I'm now educated and fully understand what
He looked like he wanted to laugh.
went on. And I'm making a promise to all of you right now on camera that I will be way more careful moving forward with every single person that I speak to. My For You page and Explore page are not dating apps, and I will stop treating them as if they are. I also have already started asking for proper identification from every single guy that has either reached out or that I was speaking to, and will continue doing so for the rest of time. I now understand the root of the problem. I understand how and why I, and only I, caused myself to get into this situation. I understand that this
Oh my
could have
God.
and should have been easily avoided, and I also understand that I need to be right again. I also feel like I owe an apology to my friends, family, team members, and also a better person and a better role model like I promised that I would be. I'm going to be taking some time away to reflect and further educate myself on these topics. I think at this point it's really important that I do so I'm able to follow through with my word and prove to you guys that I will be a better person. Even though I won't be here posting, I do want people to know that I will still be here, available, listening, and learning. At this point, if you made it all the way through the video, I really appreciate it and just wanted to say thank you for listening, and I hope to never disappoint you again.
Do you think that she is taking this leave because she's truly going to go think about what she's done for the next week or two or something? Or two, do you think that he's doing this to wait for the hate to go down? That's what I think. I think he's taking a break to wait for the hate to go down. It's a YouTube protocol. What do you mean YouTube protocol? Are you saying that if someone has a apology video, are they apologizing for YouTube and then taking a break? Or like they get a 1 week ban or something? Or 1 week demonetization or something? It would make it worse. They had to do an apology because that makes YouTube look bad. If YouTube looks bad, then like they need an apology video from you. And something that shows the world that you're not going to do it again. So that then we can keep promoting you on our ads. Because right now you're making our ads look bad. Oh my God, these niggas don't give a fuck anything about money. Oh no. Oh no. They don't care. It's just the money. This is so crazy.